Damn, brother. I said, damn, brother.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to
what,
get
you need
started.
A player or something?
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Okay, ready?
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone.
Not bad, brother.
6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Carlson's extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he works free. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Hall again. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. The guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And a strange one here, a little bit.
I don't want to win the game, just to let you know.
And the 10-year back.
I said I don't want to win the game, just to let you know. I don't know if you can do that.
7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one possession.
What are you trying to do?
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one.
You got to turn that shit down.
You'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I said, what do you need the 4 field goals for?
On first down, Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cruz. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Griffin. Over the middle, complete. It's Alexander.
Ooh, good block.
He's across midfield.
Oh, I did not know Victor Cruz can block. Took that nigga head off. I was like, what the fuck? Victor Cruz is like the size of a penny.
Just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Oh yeah, that's a pick. Would be.
It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Young. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom
St. Brown's speed is a 98 overall, huh? Or 99.
Sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Alexander. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time.
He's sacked back around the 28. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is RG3. He finds his man complete. It's Alexander. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Griffin. He'll get this to DiMercado. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe.
The little Mac bro hits so soft. 690 funny.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive.
That should be PI. I ain't gonna cap. I ran that nigga back like 4 yards. I tried to pick the motherfucker. Hey, they be calling the most stupidest shit, but they don't call shit. I swear to God. Oh.
They
Hello, Mac, you bitch ass nigga. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you trying to field goal right there.
And a huge play that time. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game. And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big time run on his first carry of the game.
Brother, what happened?
That is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, this winds up an empty possession.
Let's just have fun.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target.
Your opponent is experiencing network issues.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least
good hit, boy.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right. And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That pass taken in by Brooks. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at about the 14. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And I'm like, you could have ran to the 1 and fell down.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yep.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime? I don't think the message was too drastic.
Move it off me. Move it off me. That nigga ran over 2 niggas. They be underestimating A.J. Dillon, but that boy's a beast. He fumbled a lot, though. I ain't got. Give him
the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Dillon on the inside give. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead. Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Finding room in midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
I'll put that shit in the pocket.
On the catch and run.
Yeah, go to sleep. I see you over
so
there.
On the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Griffin. A shot downfield for Burks.
Oh, you little motherfucking slow ass bitch. I put it up. Man, I've been looking for the receiver, goddammit. Because that nigga speed is like a 90, 190. Bro, it's not fast enough. He got good route running. His route running, I believe, is like a 97, but he's a rookie. That nigga speeds like a 90 and he can't fucking catch, bitch. Holy near. Ah.
He gets this one to Burks. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Griffin.
Oh my God.
This pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for
Oh,
him.
yeah,
He's
that's
been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Oh,
Not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
That nigga broke like 2 tackles and couldn't get through that
guys
motherfucker.
stopped up short, and as a result, possession switches hands. A first down throw for Young. Looking middle, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Young now.
Oh,
5
shit.
yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Straight ahead is Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Young. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Niners are going to have the short.
I knew you was going to throw it to that nigga.
Right at the 50. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about.
That's my new middle linebacker. I had that nigga Pace Jr. as my linebacker. That nigga, they say he's 5'11". That nigga's like 5'5".
Blanket in the field going all the way back to the opening drive.
Do you want
They
it?
come up with a pick right there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cruz. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Griffin. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On 2nd down, Dillon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd down, Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Play action. Now Griffin. They'll roll him out right.
Nigga, you almost chopped me into the touchdown.
On the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they
That
picked up
nigga
something
went
instead
flying
of
for
forcing
it
a
like,
throw. Now they got one manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Dillon will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Sometimes, offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. So now Carlson, after the touchdown,
welcome to the stream.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Oh, my God. Grab that nigga, man.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result.
99 everything.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
I was trying to put a little shoulder into him.
But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it.
PI again, nigga. They ain't gonna never call it.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That nigga is hitting him before the ball even get there. Delayed like a motherfucker. Oh my God.
On the ground, it's Thomas. They find some open field.
Oh,
ooh! He goes right side. How about this?
You better, yeah, I was finna say.
136 yards rushing for him now.
Shut the fuck up.
And now
nigga just got his ankles snatched. I was finna, yeah. Bowers was finna put some vicious on that nigga. He fell down. Oh.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through.
That nigga said 40-year-old veteran.
Gets it back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So that gets them a little closer, but clearly field goals are not going to be enough to win this game, at least not this deep into it.
Yeah, agreed if this were the second quarter. But since we're in the fourth, still 2 scores down, the question would be, did the field goal do much for you? But we have to admit, from the time we've been calling these games, how fast we've seen teams play, there's still a possibility, right?
Madden moves in a hurry.
Yes, it does.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Oh, he was finna get it. He was getting wiggly in that G thing.
After giving up 6 the last time on the field.
That nigga be bouncing off his shit like boing, boing, boing. Nigga, the person I hate playing against, Marshawn Lynch. Nigga, I don't give a damn if it's 4 niggas. The whole team need to be there. That nigga do not go down in Brandon Jacobs.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go with goal.
Ooh!
At the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
I thought Frank was finna get up out of there. I ain't gonna cap.
Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Griffin gonna throw it.
And
his throw is incomplete.
I thought he was going to pick it on.
They were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin.
Why'd you overthrow it, you dumb bitch?
Be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That was hella much.
There of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
A little bit too much.
It had been 7-on-7
Damn near
in
threw it to the
practice,
safety.
or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. This is it's Cruz.
Number 19 hurt.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Here's Griffin. Flush to his right. It's complete. Burks fighting and shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, 49ers.
There ain't no way in heaven, nigga.
A great effort there. 34 yards. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
Ooh, shit.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So the victory here for San Francisco. And it was a defense that led the way.
Ooh.
I grabbed it. I was like, oh, I gotta take a piss. So I set it back down on Richard's little computer thing. Went, took a piss, and then just left.
It's all right. As long as it's somewhere safe.
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
My nigga, like I just want new breaks.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Griffin. He's got his man Cruz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Once again, Griffin. Throw left side to Kincaid. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Again, it'll be Dillon, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now it's Griffin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Victor Cruz. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Come on.
Now Hall to start the drive. To about the 33-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards yards there on first down. To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now...
He's like, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Has it been busy? Oof. Man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. This is Dillon on the counter and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is RG3. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A.J. Dillon, 74 yards. And the 49ers march right down the field in 3
That was a
plays
fucking
to claim
duck
the early
ball.
advantage. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Brady now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Complete. It's Johnson. Oh, some strong running. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Brady will try again on 2nd down. That's complete to Golden. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
It's caught left side, Golden. Now Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Bolden brings it in, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball's snapped at the 15 yard line.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yo, Smokes, welcome to the stream, man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, no, it was mine.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Griffin. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. It'll be a gain of 5. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Griffin, rolling to his left. Dances by him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Here's Griffin. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Griffin. That pass taken in by Burks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Griffin. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Got to imagine the pass pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw over the middle, taken in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now Griffin on 2nd down. He'll get this to DeMarcano. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his man Cruz. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's
that could be a fumble. He had possession of that.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
And I got mids on knockout.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now a throw here, hold in. First target, first catch, and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
To throw again is Griffin. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions, and just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And the Niners are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
They'll run here with Dillon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll run it with Gore. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And time has run out on this first half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Burrow on play action. Now inside the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Give him 32 on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Burrow will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Oh, they were so close, that close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And into the end zone, a pick 6 from a 49er D as they score the touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a...
There ain't no fucking way.
In the case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he goes out right around the 39.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Dillon now off the option.
Oh, he bowls over it, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's DiMercado.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
The give is to DiMercado.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Griffin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, Griffin. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To throw is RG3. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not close to that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great player. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Play action. It's Griffin. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed.
And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offensive coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Fancy footwork by Charles. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he'll work down inside the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Vic to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Griffin. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A.J. Dillon, 47 yards. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as